Almost everyone knows Ali Abdaal in YouTube. He's a well-known YouTuber with over 5 million subscribers creating videos on how to be more productive. Ali is also famous for the way he edits his videos. It's very unique and makes the clips simple to follow. If you follow him, you have seen this paper unfold animation. That is one of the effects he uses a lot. This tutorial is about how to apply this effect on any pictures simply using the CapCut application. I open CapCut and new project. First, I will import all the files I need. The clock, black background, the yellow background, which I have subtracted the picture of the clock from it, which I will explain later in this video how you can do that and why you should do that. Our unfold paper footage. These 4 items are all I need to make unfold effect like Ali Abdaal. The process would be the same for any other pictures. You can just substitute this clock image or your footage. When you imported all the items, add them to your timeline in this order. The black background, your image, whatever it is, and then the footage. These 2 layers are very long. I will shorten them. Okay, then select your footage layer. Remember, it should be selected. Go to Cutout tab, Chroma key, and with this color picker, you need to select red. I will increase the strength. Okay, maybe 100 because it doesn't affect the rest of the picture. Now let's see what we have done so far. It unfolds well at first, but then at this point, see, look at these parts. They are not perfect or what we are looking for. To fix that, there is a very simple trick. I need to add my last items, which is this background, yellow background. I have subtracted my main image from it. I will adjust the timing. Good. See, the paper unfolds exactly with the shape of my image, which is the clock. To make it easier in my project, I will select all the layers, right-click, and create a compound clip. And at the end, to make it even more easier to use, I want to remove this yellow color and substitute it for a green background, which is easier to remove in my project. So before that, I will import a green background, drag it to the first layer, put it at the bottom. Now for my clip, I'll select it, cut out, chroma key. When I put it on 2, it tints my main image, so I reduce it to 1. Then I can increase the shadow, so the quality of the image is better now. You can skip the last part and export the clip with the yellow background or what color it is. But to me, it's simpler to remove the green color always in my project. And yes, that's it. You can export your clip. Now let's go back to the project. The important question is how to create all these files. Let's say you have downloaded the picture, which is very easy. Even if it's not PNG, you can easily remove the background. I have a video on that. You can click on that and watch it later. And of course, you can download a paper unfold footage from YouTube or any other websites. The black background is easy, but this one. How to make this one? Please continue watching. To create an image with the same color as your footage, you need to find this RGB code. Pay attention, this color differs based on the footage you have. For example, for this footage, I need to find the code for this color, yellow, because in the process, I will remove this red color. So what I will keep is this yellow color. But if you have another footage like this one, you need to find the color of the blue color. Now, how to find the code? Easy peasy. Pause your video, screenshot, then open Paint and press Ctrl V. Now select this color picker, click on the color you are looking for the code, and at the end edit colors. In the window open, you can see the code of red, green and blue. It was one of the ways you can use, especially if you don't use Photoshop or you don't know how to use it. Open your browser and go to figma.com. If this is your first time, sign up first. On the right hand side corner, click on Import to import your main image. Click on Done, then double click. It is very useful and handy for designing, but this is not a tutorial on Figma. You can of course use it for free. This is your toolbar. Here you can manage your layers. Okay, when I open my main image in Figma, the first thing I need to do is to draw a rectangle. To change its size, I need to change the width and height. So click here, 1920 and 1080. Click enter. Now, as I've selected the move tool here, I can hold it and drag it to completely cover my main image. Then in the next step, I can change the color of the rectangle, which is not something very important, but I just want to show you. Click here and select another color. Red is good. The only thing that matters for this color is that it shouldn't be close to the color you found the code in the previous part. In the next step, I need to mask it. Again, with the move tool, I will select the whole things I have here. Press R and then I will click on mask. So far so good. There's only one step left. Again, I need to draw another rectangle. So I'll click on this, draw it. I will give the same dimensions. Move it a little bit to cover my main image. This time the color of this rectangle is super important. I will click on color and I should enter the codes I found in the part 2. In this window you can see that now I have two rectangles in two different layers. I just need to change the layer order by dragging on this window or simply by pressing this key on the keyboard. Alright, we are done with Figma. At the end, we just need to export it. One important point about how to export things in Figma is that whatever is selected on this window is what you export when you click on the export button. For instance, if only the rectangle tool is selected, this is one you will export. But if you need to export the whole things you have, make sure nothing is selected in this window. In the last step, which is removing the red color of our image, we need to open our browser and go to this website, imgonline.tools/remove-color. Drop your image here. And with this color picker, pick the color you need to be removed. Then you need to select the distance and then remove. Make sure this format is on PNG and download it. Subtracted our main image from the background image exactly with the color we need, without using Photoshop. If you know how to work with Photoshop, good for you, continue watching. Open your image in Photoshop, go to File, New, and select the second option, which is with the dimension of 1920 by 1080. First, I need to change the color of its background to the yellow color, which I found the code in the part 2. So I'll click on this color. I'll enter the code here. And click on OK. I'll go to layers, unlock it. Now I'll press Ctrl A to select the whole background, then press Alt Delete. Go back to the previous tab, which is your main image. Press Ctrl A to select the whole. Now Ctrl C to copy it. Open your yellow background image and press Ctrl V to paste it. Now I have my main image with the background color I needed.
To subtract this image from the background,
I need to click on layer 1 while I hold Ctrl. I'll go back to the layer 0, which is my background, and easily press delete. Then Ctrl D to unselect it. Now to save my image, I can easily turn off this layer or I can delete it. Then I'll go to File, Save As. You can select a name. And make sure to put the format on PNG. That's it.